Okie dokie. As I mentioned in my previous video with the Poison Ivy 3-movie ranking, this one is going to be a haul video showing things that I've gotten over the last, I'm just going to say like 3-4 weeks. Most recently yesterday, and I'll point out which ones are which there. One, these first, technically, let's see, 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. These first 10 are technically 10. These first 5 cases, I believe, are 5 cases. Yeah, 5 cases are from a yard sale that I went to yesterday, and they are 24 season 2. I and since I got a lot of these at yard sales, I checked the discs to make sure they were in good condition. So all of them are in really good shape. And they're in my waiting room case currently because I haven't done sorting yet for these. But anyway, this whole series, 24, is currently on Disney Plus, so I can watch the first season on there after I finish the Marvel Netflix shows, the Defenders saga, if you will. But that's not what I'm talking about in this video. But I got 24 season 2 and 24 season 3. That's why I mentioned season 1 being on Disney Plus, is because I have the second and third seasons now. These next 6 movies, it says that it's a 9-movie collection, but I knew when I bought it that the Halloween movies were not in there. I was mainly looking for these Children of the Corn movies, which are Children of the Corn 2 and 3, which are both repeats for me. And then Children of the Corn 4, The Gathering, Children of the Corn 5, Fields of Terror, Children of the Corn 6, Isaac's Return. No, not this Isaac, but if you've seen the first Children of the Corn, you'll know who that character is. And Children of the Corn looks like 7, Revelation. So that's what I bought this collection for. All 6 of those movies were in here. I believe 2, 3, and 4 were on the same disc, and 5, 6, and 7 were on a separate disc, so it was on between 2 discs. But yeah, I was very happy to find these because I've been wanting to watch all, I think, 10 of the Children of the Corn movies, and now I have 7 of them. So I can start watching 4, 5, and 6, or 4, 5, 6, and 7 soon. But moving on, the next thing I got is Natural Born Killers, the director's cut. I thought it looked pretty interesting. That logo with the title here is interesting, and yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Oh, looks like I didn't realize Woody Harrelson's in this, and Tommy Lee Jones. Oh, and Robert Downey Jr. Wow, I should have looked at the cast when I got this. This is that's 3 really good cast members right there. All right. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, I got pretty excited when I looked at the cast list for that. Wow. Up next is Righteous Kill with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. Who else would I recognize in this? Just those 2. Okay. So yeah, I got this one as well. It looks like it might be black and white. Well, no, it's not. I see on the back of the case there's color pictures as well as black and white here. So maybe it's a mix of the 2, black and white and color. And then that's it for the yard sale for a moment. However, I did get 2 things from Amazon about 2.5, 3 weeks ago, and they are Star Trek Deep Space Nine seasons 5 and 6. Now I have the entire series and can watch it in its entirety. I'll probably binge watch this after I watch more of the Children of the Corn movies and a bunch of other miscellaneous horror movies. because as I just said, I do now have the entire series. And then I got Stephen King's Storm of the Century, and the lightning coming out of that person's eye like that onto the White House, or not a White House, a lighthouse, looks just amazing. That's awesome imagery right there. So that was a big selling point for me. Also, I got this at the same yard sale as same with the last title here, but um, each of these movies are by by the case for $1 a case. So I got 7 cases for $7, which actually ended up having more to it than that because there were 7 discs in each of the 24 seasons and um, 6 movies in the Children of the Corn stuff. So yeah. Anyway, looks like this has a double-sided disc, which is not super common. I do have some double-sided discs, but not very many. So, given that it's a Stephen King adaptation, I'll be sorting this under horror, obviously. Quite a bit of this is actually going to be going under horror. All the Children of the Corn stuff, Storm of the Century, and this last one are all going under horror. And this last one here is Winter's Bone, a riveting thriller, according to Claudia Puge, USA Today. I probably butchered her last name, but anyway. So here's that. Jennifer Lawrence is a good, and John Hawkes. I think John Hawkes is he the guy I'm thinking of? If John Hawkes is the guy I'm thinking of from the Before trilogy, then he was also a selling point for this movie for me. But definitely Jennifer Lawrence because I like a lot of her stuff with her X-Men movies and and the 2016 Passengers with her and Chris Pratt, Lawrence Fishburne pretty much being the only people for the duration of the movie. Initially, it's just Chris Pratt. Then he wakes her up from her stasis pod because his pod malfunctioned from a meteor shower type thing, or an asteroid field, or some asteroid collision, some sort of technical malfunction. And then at one point, Lawrence Fishburne, or over half the movie later, shows up and asks, "Who planted a tree on my ship?" I think he curses a little too. I think he said, "Who planted a D-word tree on my ship?" And Chris Pratt did that because he was awake for over a year before awakening Jennifer Lawrence's character. So, yeah, I don't think I have a lot of Best Picture winners, but this is a winner of Best Picture from 2010 from Grand Jury Prize from Sundance Film Festival. So that's cool. I don't have very many Best Picture winners that say that on the case. I'm sure I have more than I think, but I don't think very many of them say it on the case. So that's what my point of reference for that. Anywho, that is my haul video for today, and that covers close to 8 to 4 weeks now. I'm gonna try and start making more videos more frequently again, like I used to. I also need to start doing my collection updates again. And this time around, when I do collection updates, what I'm gonna do is for each case, I'm only gonna show titles that weren't in my previous collection updates. So you guys will just see the new discs, new titles, or well, new to me, you know what I mean, that are new to me since the last time I showed a particular case. And I think I'm also going to do something similar with my end of the year ranking extravaganza. I think I'm going to do that interchangeably with my a little at a time over the course of the rest of the year, like I do my collection updates. I probably want to do them back to back, like record them back to back, because that'd be a lot of talking. But I'll probably stick to self-contained 25 movie rankings after an initial bottom 10. I'll start with the bottom 10 and then everything in between, or everything after that until I get to the top 10 will be 25 movie intervals, unless I decide to do more than that in a given video for some reason. But I need to make sure I have the cases for everything this time, because last time when I did my end of the year ranking extravaganza for in December of 2024, there were a lot of cases that I either didn't have or didn't have up here with in my studio here with me, or that I didn't have, period. Because there are some cases where if I go to yard sales or something, I'll buy loose discs if they're in good condition that don't have their own specific case that they came in. It's not too often that I do that anymore, but occasionally I will still do that if the discs aren't all scratched up and whatnot, and I'm interested in the title that it is, then I'll buy just the disc itself. But generally, I do like to have the case with it so that I have a way to protect it on the way home from yard sales and whatnot, so I don't just have a bunch of loose discs. Maybe when I go to yard sales, I should bring Ziploc bags to put loose discs in so that they're at least somewhat protected that way, and maybe a backpack or like a drawstring backpack or something to put that in. But in any case, just kind of exposition dumping now. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this haul video slash planning, I guess, or planning video for upcoming videos. I'll probably start doing my collection update stuff tomorrow on Monday, but we'll see. Maybe I might do the bottom 10 movies of the year, although, well, it might be too early to do the bottom 10. Maybe I'll just do random, like, filler, like 25, like a random set of 25 movies or something, because it's only the 4th month so far, so it's kind of a bit too early to do a bottom 10 for the entire year in just the 4th month. So I'll get a bunch of random 25 movie rankings out, or like put those out over the coming weeks and stuff. I might start doing that process tomorrow, but anyway, catch you in the next video. I'm going to stop rambling now. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already.